Bhargavi has asked me, how can we differentiate acute and chronic infarcts on MRI? So this is a very good question. In fact, let us go back to our stroke slide. See, there is a time-based evolution of a stroke. That means when there is acute stroke, within the first few minutes, it appears only on DWI. If you see other sequences during those first few minutes, it is not seen. To be precise, for the first 4 to 6 hours, first 4 hours, let us say, it is seen only on DWI and ADC. But once it crosses that stage, it starts to appear in flare. So beyond nearly 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, it starts appearing on flare images also. If it goes even beyond that, let's say around if the stroke crosses 8 to 12 hours, then the same signal will start appearing even on T2. Even on T2 weighted imaging, you can start seeing the hyperintensity or the infarct. So if it becomes chronic, what happens is only T2 and flare will show. It starts disappearing in diffusion. It appears first in DWI and it disappears first from DWI. But in flare and T2, a chronic infarct might remain. So if you see an infarct in DWI, you have to see whether it is there in flare or flare and T2 also. Accordingly, you can time. So if it is there only on DWI, then it is acute stroke within window period, less than 4 hours. If it is there in all three, it may be acute stroke beyond 10 to 12 hours. And if you see only on T2 and flare, but you don't see it on DWI, then probably it is chronic infarct.